Alright, so we are at the trailhead for Goldmyer Hot Springs. There we go. This is it's a private wilderness reserve. We're kind of in the Alpine Lakes area, Snoqualmie Pass region of the Cascades. We're basically, it was a fun drive up, very bumpy road, and a nice little four-wheel drive vehicle for getting up here. So it's a group of us just heading out. So it's basically some private land with these. They got 3 different hot springs, a small one that's kind of lukewarm one, and a really hot one that'll hold big people. They also have a cold water one too, I guess. It's about a little over 4-mile trek in. So it's an old forest, old logging road, so it'll be an easy hike in to there. And we're just gonna go in, get there. So it's a little bit after 9 o'clock now. We'll get there before 11 probably. We're gonna just spend a couple hours hanging out, picnic. We're along the Snoqualmie, Middle Fork Snoqualmie River. You kind of hear, let's see if we can get I can hear it down there. Yeah, I can't see it from here, but yeah, it should be fun. It's gonna be a great day. It's gonna be in the 70s again. We were just down at Capitol Forest yesterday, now we're up here, so it's gonna be another beautiful day. In fact, there is no clouds in the sky right now at all, so looking forward to it. It's just gonna be kind of another relaxing day. You know, we'll probably do a little over 8 miles. Oh, here, Christian wants to say hi. So yeah, we got Danny, Christy, Debbie, Steve, Bonnie, and I. So just kind of hanging out today with some friends. So on this, actually it's Father's Day today. I did message my dad, so hi Dad. Anyway, yeah, we'll catch up a little bit more a little bit later. So this is basically a flat road, forest road, because there's folks that, I don't know if they live out there, but manage the place out there. Got nice little falls behind us. But Christy's foot's kind of bugging her, but so she brought it just in case, and Danny's riding it now, the bike. He's got his latte, you know, so yeah, it's a very casual trip today, so. He's kind of got the, what is it, like the, Captain Morgan type pose, but with his latte. So, yes, I can already tell this is going to be an interesting trip. 100%. So you can see we're getting some salmonberry action along the trail today. Not a lot. There's still a lot. Well, there's some that look like they've been picked, probably by other hikers or wildlife. Still a lot that are developing. Like here's like a very unripe one. All right, we are at the break for the cutoff to get to the hot springs. We're almost there. Working up a little bit of a sweat again today. It's definitely getting warmer out as we've been progressing. But still just beautiful day. There's a airplane just went over, a little small aircraft. We've just been following along, which I believe it is the Middle Fork Snoqualmie River off to our right now. Came across a bunch of people, different small groups heading back. So this place, besides being, you can come out, you can day trip it, or for a few extra bucks you can actually camp out overnight. It's like the last group that passed us looked like they must have been camping and then just did another dip in the spring before heading back down the trail. Because they were still a little damp. So yeah, ooh, that is a very interesting shelf fungus there. I don't know if that'll show up. Let's see. Yeah, it's not really showing up right about there. I'm filming the other way. They waved and you couldn't see it. That's Debbie and Steve. Oh, here we go, at the base of that. There. Do a close-up, but oh well, sorry. So yeah, hopefully just less than a half mile to get there. We'll get checked in, and then it's a short trek from there to the actual springs. They have 4 springs total, 3 hot springs, one larger, supposed to be really hot pool. one little two-person one, and then one sort of medium-sized that is lukewarm, I guess. I think it's the medium one that's the lukewarm one. And then supposedly they have a really cold one too. So after this little trip, we might at least dip our toes in the cold one before hitting the hot ones. So yeah, we'll check in when we get checked in. Kind of neat the way they build these bridge supports. It's like these boxes made of like a fencing, chain link kind of a fence, just filled with rocks, probably taken from the area. Now this does have a bit of a concrete buttress there, but overall, I suppose they got this beams, probably brought in by helicopter. Would have been kind of fun to watch. So that's again part of the Middle Fork Snoqualmie. And just the neat construction of these bridges. This is one of the largest fir trees we've ever seen.
Yeah, look at this, this trunks of these, yeah.
Look at those mega branches.
Yeah, I got that.
I mean, that trunk's got to be 8 feet across.
But even like the baby tree coming out of it here.
Yeah.
Baby. 100 years, yeah.
So we are on the last short little trek from the registration area and campground up to the springs and the cabana and stuff. So apparently it sounds like I'll have to dig us. I am really bad about investigating these things more before I get here. But it's an old mining area, and I didn't realize the spring is actually in a cave, so that's gonna be kind of fun. So they limit the groups for a day to 20 people to help maintain integrity and stuff. And we're the first 6 of today's 20. So we're gonna have a little bit of privacy for a little while, but we're gonna be eating lunch when we first get up here. And we should be hopefully almost there. So I just passed the picnic table, and now there's like some wonderful waterfalls here. A little rocky here, so I gotta watch my step. There's the cabana. I gotta wait for the others to catch up. But we're almost there! Alright, that looks like this must be the cabana. And I see behind there a cave with steam coming out. So I'm assuming that is where the spring is. I'm waiting for the rest to catch up. I'm gonna take a quick peek. Yeah, so there's one area. And so I think we go in there. They suggested the light and stuff, and it goes back. Wow. Kind of cool. All right, so we're gonna maybe go have lunch and get changed and go enjoy. All right, so maybe I'll do a lot of video because we've got to respect other people's privacy. We had another group join us here, but I thought I would just do a quick little, so it's kind of steamy in here. So basically, they blasted this out when they discovered the hot spring, I guess, and created this pool area in here. It goes back about, I don't know, 40 feet or so. Gets a little more shallow the further back. They sort of, let's see if I can get a picture. It's rocky, I mean, it's not rocky bottom, but it's not smooth. They dammed it up there to keep the air water in. Put a bench at the back end. But yeah. So that kind of gives you a quick little And here's where the water's coming in. So it's at its hottest. So that kind of gives you a little idea of what it looks like inside here.
Tents closed around here, I guess.
Unless you like snakes.
Yeah.
So we spent a couple hours up in the springs, and now we're just checking out. There's nobody camping in here right now, so they let us, the caretakers let us wander through, checking out the campsites. They all have like little different like seats and tables and stuff made out of old parts of machinery. So it's, I don't know if I suppose I'll share this. If you ever want to come out, site number 4 is right on the river. Try to reserve that one if you can. Looks like number 5 up here is going to be pretty close to the river too. Pretty nice. I mean, you can come. It's $5. Well, it's $15 a person for the hot spring, and then an additional $5 if you want to camp. So you can come up, spend some time in the springs, camp out, hit the springs again in the morning before you leave, whatever. So this one's not too bad. It's kind of near the, not right, can't get right onto the river. Well, there's a little footpath here. So yeah, 4 and 5 definitely are good spots. I mean, they're all kind of beautiful spots in their own way, but they're right on the rivers. So we're getting ready to head back. We even have bear lines here. Not really, I don't know, I mean, I suppose there could be some bears, but they have a lot of problem with like the chipmunks and stuff around here. So yeah, I'll be heading back here shortly and checking in as we go. We are almost back to the cars. We probably have less than a half mile. The first crossing we did this morning. She's singing Happy Father's Day to her dad. There's a new video for her. So, ran into a little bit of rain on the way back, so we can kind of do a pretty good clip along the way back. Ran into a little bit of rain all of a sudden, out of the blue, or I guess out of the gray, not the blue, because now it's back to blue again. So yeah, it was a good trip. So hiking will end up being about 11 miles. We spent a couple hours kicking around had lunch and then kicking around the hot springs. Yeah, it was interesting. We might try to come back here on a backpacking trip. Might be kind of fun. What else? I guess that's really kind of about it. Just trying something new, getting out there and doing something we haven't done before. So that's going to wrap it up for today. Thanks for tagging along. Wow. Sorry, just so lush and green. That's Christy, by the way. Wave hi, Christy. Yeah, I don't know why I hang out with these people sometimes. But no, it's been fun. So we had a good time. We tried something new. Get out there and do something. Do anything. Just get out there and enjoy it. So thanks. We'll see you guys on the trail next time.
Try to type in Goldmyer for my map. So I was like, nope, can't see the keys.
You mind slowing down a little bit on the blind turns?